Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel Twin Love. This is Anthony with your Twin Flame energy update for the 30th, I do believe, of October up until the 6th of November. So firstly, as always, I would just like to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone who has reached out to me. For your likes, your subscribes, hello to my new subscribers as well, and for your comments and your emails and everything. I just wanted to say thank you so much for just your wonderful feedback, reaching out. Everything that you do just always makes me feel so much love, and I just want to give it all back to you guys as well. So truly I'm very grateful and thank you. Now, before I get started, a couple of things. First thing is I've put up a special offer for Halloween, and the offer ends on Tuesday at midnight. So that'll be the 31st, and it will finish at midnight. So just let me know if you do want to take advantage of the special offer. It's half price on my readings, and I'll put it in the description below what it is you need to do. And if you join my Facebook group, I'll leave the link, and then go into the group and you'll see the pinned post, which is the special offer. Alright, so if you want to take advantage, it ends on Tuesday. And another thing is, I honestly can't remember. No, forget it. Alright, if I need to say it, it will come back to me. Okay. Now then, this week, guys, I've got to tell you, we've been a little bit all over the place, haven't we? Now, I did say, and I did specify in the last week's energy update, that feminines will need to give the divine masculines space and time, because they're doing a lot of work on themselves in terms of heart connecting. And this heart connecting is going to be freaking them out. Okay, so, you know, I fully appreciate that we get excited about it, and of course we're excited because, you know, we know that their hearts are waking up, but we also have to remember that when we were going through it ourselves, it was a very difficult process, and we needed time out, we needed me time to really gather what it is we were feeling, and understanding that we were feeling, not thinking, okay? So, you know, the masculines needed their space and time. And I'm saying this even to myself, because I'm guilty of this too this week. But whereby we feel them, okay? We feel their energies, we feel their emotions, we feel what they're going through. And we have to learn to fully protect ourselves, because we can't keep reliving that process, okay? We've got to distinguish between what we're feeling and what they're feeling. And we've got to distinguish the two. Because personally speaking, I do not want to be reliving all of that all over again. Personally speaking. You know, it was exhausting the first time round. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's been exhausting this week too. You know, my twin took time out, and I have been restless, I've been tired, I've been up, I've been down, I've been exhausted, I've been full of energy, I've been crying, I've been laughing, I've been everything this week. And I actually feel like I've taken on about 700 different types of characteristics in, you know, 1 week. So, you know, we've really got to ground ourselves, okay? Now, saying that, I have had a lot of vivid dreams this week, and I have had a lot of dreams of my twin this week, and I know that things are happening between me and twin, okay? Now, the thing is, we've got such positive times ahead of us, but we've still got to work on the lingering fears, the lingering doubts, the lingering darkness, the lingering negativity. Now, the way to do this, I find, is by completely shutting down your mind, as difficult as it may seem, I need you guys to really, really figure out how to close your minds down. Because all the while we keep our minds open and we create a load of mind noise, you know, fear has a way of creeping back into that mindset. And you know in your heart of hearts that that's actually just bullshit, okay? So, you know, figure out a way of shutting down your mind. Whether it's by meditation, whether it's by putting yourself in amongst good friends where you can just talk about life and love and, you know, raise your vibrations. Because Divine Feminines, this is specifically for, we need to keep our vibrations high, okay? And if we're going to allow to be sucked back down, you know, it's kind of defeating the object, really. So we've got to keep our vibrations high, all right? As difficult as it can be sometimes, and I fully appreciate that, but you have to keep reminding yourself that this external bullshit is bullshit. And you have to keep telling it to do one, okay? Keep yourselves grounded as much as possible. Now, I had a very incredible dream last night, which I have to share with you because it may be speaking to some of you out there. I don't mind if it doesn't resonate with everyone, but I need to tell you guys, and I'll let it decide for yourselves if this resonates or not. But I dreamt of 7 white unicorns, okay? Absolutely incredible. And these 7 white unicorns were flying from the sky and coming into my garden. Keep dreaming of gardens as well this week. They were coming into my garden, and it wasn't Pegasus, they were actually white unicorns, but they just came out of the sky. And they were lying down, they all lay down, and I was lying down, and they were hugging my legs, right? And I was stroking their arms while they were hugging my legs. I'm like, well, this is lovely, you know, and it was just, they were just amazing. And then I was looking up at the sky, and there were these incredible shooting stars in the sky, but they were like in the shapes of pyramids. There was just loads of them, and they were just shooting, and it was absolutely phenomenal. And I can't really remember much else to that dream, but I just remember the feeling of, wow, that was so magical. I just felt so much advancement and magic and purity, and you know, and I just thought, well, this isn't just for me, this has got to be something out there for the collective, right? Because I don't feel that was just a message for me. Anyway, I had to look online because I wanted to get, you know, an understanding of unicorns. The number 7 is obviously going to be significant. So whether it's the 7th of the month, whether it's in 7 days, or 7 months, or 7 hours, whatever it is, number 7 is important. So maybe take note of this as well. And a unicorn in a dream, a white unicorn, signifies purity, magical consciousness, union of divine and animal nature. Well, there you go then, really, isn't it? It says the white unicorn as a symbol in the dream is a very good omen. This symbol announces that you are moving towards a better life. The unicorn helps you to reach your goals and desires, ability to learn, to accept new opportunities and way of thinking, and it helps avoid barriers in the way. Well, I think that pretty much sums up what I've been saying for the last couple of weeks as well. And then the shooting star is a sign of self-fulfillment and advancement, new birth and big changes in your life. So, you know, I do feel this is very much for the collective out there. Now, I am also fully aware that November is another gateway for twins. So reunions will be happening in November too. reunions and unions, okay? So obviously just keep doing what you're doing, and they will be happening in November for sure. They've already started anyway, but you know, this is a very big time for twins in November. So, the reading for the Divine Feminines. Quite a few have jumped out this week, but Divine Feminines, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is all about practical new beginnings. This is about new ideas, new creative ideas in terms of career, in terms of material life, and you know, it's a very much a committed card because it's new beginnings that is happening, and aces are always yes cards, okay? So we've got a lot of new chapters that we're about to embark on, hence the big changes, and this actually fits in with the shooting stars, okay? And actually the unicorns, so yeah, okay. Now then, we've got the Two of Cups as well. So, Two of Cups is Divine Union. That is the Twin Flame card. And this is about the love, obviously, but it's also about, in the physical, the union, okay? And with the blue here, you've got the communication. So this is about communicating in truth, in love, in light, in honesty, and actually having that divine connection and this divine twin soul coming into your practical life, okay? Which brings us to a great deal of celebration, because this is the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups in this instance, in this pack, is celebration, because it's three women here, three divine feminines, and it's on the divine feminine side. So this is the divine feminines all having a good old jolly up, because they're actually celebrating their practical life, their practical new starts with twin in union. Alright, so just please keep trusting that this is happening. I know that, you know, we're a bit up and down with energies, but like I said, it's only because we're picking up on the transformation of the masculine. So we've got to keep that in mind, alright? Now then, for the divine masculines, they've also got the practicalities. They've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so we're mirroring each other in terms of the practical aspects of our lives. And so this is them taking control and standing in their leadership as the king, taking control of their practical lives, okay? Because this is very essential for them to be able to give better when they're comfortable in their practical lives, okay? So this is going to be a focus for them this week, getting themselves sorted in terms of career, finances, material life, but they're coming into that place of contentment within that, because they're standing there, sitting on their throne, okay? Which then brings us to the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is brilliant because they've already decided that they needed to take a new action. Now, the Three of Wands indicates that they have started this new action, okay? They have already started to take action, and this action is going to be very successful on the initial stages of them taking it. So they are most definitely now on the right path, all right? Which brings us to the Judgment card, which I do believe we had last week. I can't remember if it was on the feminines or masculine side, but the Judgment is there. So this is them coming into where they've already started their transformation. This is them now reawakening. They are reawakening because they're now on the right path, because they've already tapped into their hearts. So they're now reawakening. New beginnings, new things starting over again. You know, second chances now, all right? So this is just wonderful. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know what we're worried about. And in the 5D energy, we had 3 jumpers, all right? And this is the Justice card. And I'm pretty sure we have the Justice... Oh, no, it could be the Justice card that came out last week. But this is, you know, complete balance. Justice being made in our favour. The divine putting things right, having our backs, you know, creating law and order. And it's around our divine union, because there it is, the Ace of Wands. And this is passionate new beginnings with our divine masculines, the King of Wands, all right? So again, high sexual energies within the 5D as well, if not in the 3D, it's going to be a lot of sexual energy. And the King of Wands is really feeling that with his divine feminines, all right? So this is all the 5D energy around us too as well. Now then, for the actual happenings, we've got, like I said, we've got the last bits to work on, because the whole top row is a bit of negative. But you've got the mouse, the owl and the fox. Now the owl is in the same position as last week. Guys, I've got to say, this is a lot of it in our own heads, by the way, because with the owl next to the mouse, this is something that is just pissing us off. It's niggling at us, and the owl is worry, it's nervous anticipation. So you're just doing your own heads in, really. But it could be because you're instinctively picking up on negative energies around you, which is just quite frankly getting on your nerves, all right? And you've got manipulation around you, you know, manipulative scenarios happening, friends that aren't as genuine. So you've got to work on these energies, all right? You've got to work on these energies, and you've got to really protect yourselves with this too. If you're feeling that worry, that whatever's pissing you off, something's bothering you, then nip it in the bud. Like, you know, take action to get rid of it, all right? And then we've got the ring, the flowers and the scythe. Now, the ring is, of course, the union card. This is the bond. This is the connection. This is the relationship. And with the flowers in the middle, this indicates happiness, a great deal of happiness, an abundance of happiness, all right? And this is an abundance of happiness within this relationship. And it's all to do with these changes that are occurring, because the scythe is all about sharp breaks and changes, sharp changes that are happening. So we have got a great deal of happy changes, hence the white unicorns and shooting stars. See, they've confirmed. So, and this is within the relationship, all right? I told you, there's nothing to worry about, really. And then we've got the boat, the tower, and the road. So the boat signifies the ship's cargo is coming in. It could also signify travel. This tower always for me represents the twin card, okay? And the road is about new directions. Well, it's a new journey ahead. Now, the 2 cards either side of the tower are in fact journey cards. So it could well be that twin is journeying this week, okay? So you might hear that he is in fact going on some travels. He could also be journeying towards you, okay? So take it as both. Either one will resonate. And it also means that you've got a new journey that you're about to embark on with twin 2, okay? And then we've got just a few things, but there is a change of direction, okay? You've got happiness within the new journey. You've got happiness with twin. You know, there's just that last bit of niggle there that we need to get rid of, all right? But then in the 5D, we've got our wishes being fulfilled with practical situations here. This is basically the Ace of Cups. Sorry, not the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, when you look at it like this, because this is all to do with work. This is to do with work blossoming, growing, and there's your wishes around that. So this could be your new beginnings within the work front, the material life, all right? And then down here, these jumped out as well. And this is the divine feminine, the divine masculine and the anchor sitting right between them. That jumped out. So that is ultimate security. Anchoring. You guys are anchoring. You're both doing it. You're anchoring yourselves, okay? You're on the same level now. Or you're getting there at the very least, okay? So it's about anchoring yourselves within this union, okay? Becoming secure within the union. That's what it's all about, security. Okay, so do not doubt. Do not doubt. Do not let the things piss you off. As much as you know, you don't want it to piss you off. Sometimes the niggles can get in. I fully appreciate that, but you know, we've got to keep going. So that is your reading, and you know, I just want to say again, thank you again to everyone who leaves comments, who likes, subscribes, supports me, sends me love. Everything that you do keeps me going too, and I just want you to know that I fully appreciate you all so much, and I love you. And again, look out for my offer. I did do a small announcement anyway, so look out for my offer. If you do want to take advantage, you've got until midnight on Tuesday. Okay, so look out in the description below what it is you need to do. And I'm going to love you and leave you with that. So thank you all. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.